relationship without doing the work, I don't think that's good. I don't think that's safe for you or for the other person in like, or who you're talking to, like who you're trying to do something with, like create a relationship with. And I hear a lot that a lot of people, especially girls, they're like, I'm not ready to be in a relationship until I am healed, until I'm fully healed. But trust me, you can be in a relationship and heal at the same time, because the other person is also going through a lot of stuff. They also have their own trauma. And if you kind of promise one another, you promise each other to work on things openly, um, I think if you do that, there's no problem in being in a relationship, even though you have baggage, even though you have past trauma. As long as you promise one another to work on it, it's going to be fine. You'll see. So, additionally, it's very crucial to practice self-care and self-love. When we love and care for ourselves, we are better equipped to love and care for our partners. It's also essential to establish boundaries in our relationships, letting our partners know that what is and what is not acceptable behavior. For me, I guess that, okay, this is true. Um and what I would like to add to this is that if you can visualize this with me, your cup, if you are filling your cup with enough water, the other person can only add more value. So they can only add more water. But, and the cup will overflow with love. When I'm talking about water, but what I'm trying to mean, what I'm meaning, or what I'm trying to say is love. So if you give love to yourself, if you love yourself enough, your partner will only love you more. They will only add value to that. But if you don't love yourself, it means that your cup is empty, or half empty. It means that no matter how loving and understanding your partner is, it will never be enough in order to be happy in your relationship. So try to love yourself more, so that you can give an example on how you would like to be loved. And remember, communication is very important. So when you talk to your partner and you're telling them, this is how I would like to be loved, this is, and which remind me that I'm going to do, if you know, 5 love languages. If you know, you know. If you don't, we can do a different podcast on that. That's okay. Um, yeah. If you show your partner how you would like to be loved, and if you share with them your own boundaries, what works for you, what doesn't work for you, this is perfect. And this is the base on how to make a relationship be successful. So, let me share with you something that I read somewhere. This is a kind reminder for everyone who is listening. Over communication is better than under communication. And you need to communicate your needs, and at the same time you need to listen when others are telling you their needs. Let's start by an example, which is balance. You will find happiness in time spent together and apart. Some needs are met outside the relationship through friendships, hobbies, etc. And how would you communicate this need? Your need now is to create balance. How would you create this? How would you communicate this need? This is what you're going to say. You're going to say, I love spending time with you. Spending time alone allows me to recharge, so I am going to a coffee shop by myself for a little bit. Or you can say that you're going to the beach. Just okay, let me tell you something. If your partner is have an anxious attachment style, you always need to make sure to reassure them. Because when you live in, like, you're gonna tell them that you love spending time with them and that you're going, but you need to recharge and you're going for coffee. Okay, I'm going to give you perspective for someone who have an anxious attachment style. If you tell them that I love spending time with you, but I need to go now, you kind of triggering them. You're kind of triggering their inner child, or like their feelings. So what you need to say is that I love you, I appreciate you. I just want you to know that I love spending time with you. It's just now I need to go to the beach or like go on a walk, or I need to do something. I still love you. I'm coming back. This is you trying to reassure them and kind of giving them trust and building that trust together. It's like you're talking to someone. It's like you're talking to a child. You're not leaving them there. Imagine a mom who goes to the supermarket and she forgets about her kid in an aisle. The kid will get stressed. They will be triggered, and they will kind of get scared. But if the mom tells them that I'm just going to get a cart, or I'm just going to this aisle, stay here, I'm coming back, the kid feels reassured. They know that their mom is coming back. And okay, this is just an example, but it honestly helps to say that. Then we have empathy. We spoke about how being how having empathy is very important in a relationship. So when you take time to understand your partner's perspective and try to understand their feelings, even if they, or like, even if you do not agree with them. And how can you communicate empathy? This is what you're going to say. You're going to say that I understand you feel misunderstood. It was not my intention to make you feel this way. Here again, you're not accusing the person of feeling something. You're telling them that this was not what you wanted to make them feel. This is on you, it's not on them. You're going to say, it was not my intention to make you feel this way. How can I communicate better so that you don't feel this way? You have empathy. You use empathy in this in your conversation, and you're not judging them. You're not making them feel guilty. You're telling them that you understand, and your goal was not to make them feel bad. Maybe there was some misunderstanding, and then you will ask them how you can communicate better, so that they don't feel this way anymore, like this way again. Then we have appreciation, and I think this one is very, very important. You respect and value your partner and express for them gratitude often. How would you communicate that? You're going to say that I am so grateful for the value you bring to my life, and I hope you know how thankful I am for you. And you may think that one time is enough, twice is enough, only on big days, but trust me, there's never too much. Like, it's never too much to say that you're grateful for someone. Like, I have friends, and I often tell them that I love them and that I am very grateful to have them as my friends, to call them my friends. Um, my best friend for, I think, 10 years. we, okay, um, we don't talk much, but because we're both super busy, but she remembers me and I remember her, and we often send each other memes or like videos that we kind of feel like the other person would relate to, and we don't forget to say that I'm very grateful to call you my friend. And I think this is very important, and it's just not friends. It can be your partner. It can be your brother, your sister, your cousin, whatever. Special also, please don't forget about your friends. Tell them that you are very grateful for them, because whenever they're telling you something, or like they're kind of trying to make you do something, like telling you that what you're doing is not correct, it's never Well, usually it's never coming from a bad perspective. It's always in a caring and loving perspective. So just keep that in mind. And if you listen to this, call your parents, call someone that you're thinking about right now. Tell them that you're grateful. If you forgot to tell them, just send them a text or just give them a call. Hi, I hope you're doing well. I just wanted to let you know that I'm extremely grateful to have you in my life. I'm extremely grateful to call you my friend, or like to have you as a friend, or like as a partner, etc. It's never enough to show gratitude. Trust me, it's never enough. Then we have commonality. And this is when you share important goals together, values and beliefs with your partner. For example, these are some really important questions that you need to talk about and discuss with your partner. You're going to say, what do you want to achieve together as a couple? What are your goals for yourself? How do you see your life in the years to come? And these are like some example to kind of create this connection, to kind of create uh, and know if you have the same goals. This is very important. And you don't have to just ask this to your partner. You can also ask them to yourself. Like, what are my future goals? um what I want to achieve. Like, you can ask yourself, what I want to achieve in this relationship. What is the goal of the relationship? Is it going to be long term? Is it just for fun? um do you see yourself being with that person forever? Do you see yourself growing old, having kids? And I hear this very often, and I saw it on TikTok, is, do you think that partner you're with would be a perfect parent for your kid? And when you start thinking about this, your mind is going to be blown, and you're gonna make the decision. It's always gonna be right. So if you see yourself with that person in the future, cool. If you don't see yourself with that person in the future, maybe you should kind of rethink the relationship. Yeah. So this is just like ideas that I had and that I saw also. I hope that this episode has helped you in understanding your attachment style and how you can create a safe space and peaceful space for your partner, for you and your partner as well. And remember that healthy relationships require effort and work, and that it's okay to seek help if you need. I mean, why not? Thank you for listening. I'm very happy that I have shared with you this episode. I really wanted to share it, and I was not sure how and what words I can use, but turns out it's going to be great. And I've really had fun kind of doing my own research on that. I'll see you in the next episode. Bye.